just woke up. I'm trying to process a lot of Miyamoto Musashi, he said he was so dangerous in battle because he mastered the art of the death of ego, the death of anger. Someone is mad at you, is threatening you, is attacking you verbally or whatever. Do nothing. Show no emotion. Just stare back at them like they're fucking retarded. It's pretty good. The man who doesn't react when you're about to attack him, standing calmly, it's the man that's gonna win that fight. I just woke up and I had a text message. So I click it. Really good friend of mine. Really good musician friend of mine. Hey man, we're making this. It's like it's some audio. It's a computer. It shows, it's a cell phone video of his laptop screen and he's on some production software. Fucking good stuff. Asked me if I have gear again. And I have to be like, no. Nope. I played my whole life. No one ever taught me or anything. I memorized where to place my finger to make what sound. I played the bass guitar. And one day, I got fired from my job because I only had one. I had one bass guitar that my dad had just surprised me with. I still around. It's ancient. It's like from the 40s. It's not repairable. Half the parts are completely gone. But that's what I was playing, practicing on. One day I got paid. And as a painter, you usually make pretty decent money. A friend of mine took me into. He had to go to Guitar Center. He was a drummer. He had to pick some things up. He was always, oh, you're not serious about music. Blah, blah, blah. Or you would invest. Well, this motherfucker's so many multi-millions rich that it didn't matter to him. Someone like me mattered a lot to. Just a little bit of money to me is a lot of money to anyone else. That's also part of why I think money is evil. And I don't want it. I hate it. Get it away. Anyway, I walked in full paycheck. I think I bought a case of PBR. 30-pack PBR. I walked into this Guitar Center. I walked up to the wall. I had never played a 5-string bass before, but I seen one on the wall. It's a nice, solid wooden color. Nice color. I wasn't sure. but I just took it off the wall. Wanted to make sure my hands could still fit around it. They could. It was heavier than hell, but felt pretty good. So I spent every dime I had, I bought that guitar. And I was always too scared to like play with other people. So even though, I was in my late 20s, by the time I finally started playing music, I still had been playing my whole life, just sitting in my room. But now I had this beautiful instrument. One day I got the balls to post on Facebook, and I had some people message me, and they were like, yo, we're looking for a bass player. Come audition. Come audition for us. I didn't know what that meant. I mean, I did, but I've never done it before. But it was my dream to play music. So I bailed. I got scared and I bailed. And then at the last second, I showed up wine drunk as fuck, 8 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, dragging this big ass 5-string in. All those guys looked at me like, what the fuck is this guy? I plugged in and their drummer started playing, and I just felt it, man, and bam. I was now part of a band. And I played a lot. I mean, it wasn't anything like, big shows. I mean, I played with Zach Myers' Shinedown. That was kind of cool. I threw up on the tour bus of the super group. Oh fuck, I can't remember their name, but they had like members of Danzig and shit. I threw up on there. I had crotch whiskey in the middle of the hot summer. I had a water bottle filled with fucking the cheapest possible whiskey stuffed down the front of my pants. I was pouring it out, taking hot swigs of fucking crotch whiskey. When we get to the venue, the Ritz in Detroit, Warren, wherever. And I get out, Westfield, I don't know, it was Westfield Massacre or it was Firing All Cylinders. I want to say it was Firing All Cylinders because they sounded so fucking terrible, and I was making lots of jokes that they weren't firing on all of their cylinders. I get out of the car and I throw up all over the side of their fucking tour bus, wipe my mouth, walk in through the fucking stage door. Played a good set that day. It was a lot of fun. I played a lot of fun shows. The first Michigan Metal Fest, my band was on the ticket. And then semantics and politics within the band happened, and we were removed from that. I played in some rap groups. I played freeform jazz, rap, metal combination alongside a man dressed in the most immaculately realistic Big Bird costume you've ever seen in your life. Where the man came from, I don't know. Who the man was playing a French horn, I don't know. But I was playing some fucking chuggy rhythms, man. And then all of a sudden, this shit's going down. There's Big Bird. I'm gonna mosh the fuck down with Big Bird. Well, I blasted Big Bird. And Big Bird fell through the bathroom door. And his head flew off. And then, well, then I was like, well, Big Bird was not allowed to come in my vicinity anymore. Because I was I'm quite Riley on the stage. You gotta have a stage presence. You gotta have fun. I played some Elton John and Michael Jackson and Rush that night with all these random strangers. They were like, "Oh, do you know how to play this?" And I was like, "Yep, I sure as fuck do." The sound guy has wired my my fucking half cab in my head. He's already wired it into the house speakers. I'm just gonna tell everyone, yeah, I know how to play that. I never did, and nobody questioned. It was the best show of my life. Best show of my life. Because my two rapper, because I was a bass player, and then there was two rappers, and then we had a computer. That was the band. That was the band. It was a black guy and a white guy, and they rapped. I played bass, and we had a computer that did the backtrack, like the drums and things. That was the band. Okay, whatever. But they were in the crowd, and they were listening to the rest of the crowd go, "Who the fuck is that bass player? Like, because he really knows what he's doing." No, I don't. No, I don't. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I don't know any Rush. I don't know Michael Jackson, Elton John. I don't know any of these things. But hey, I guess I made it look good enough. That's how I died. I got off stage one day in the middle of July. I've been drinking vodka all day rather than hydrating. Went to an after party, got into a half gallon of cheap vodka, and I woke up more than 12 hours later being pulled out of a coma. Drank myself to death. To death. Popped back from it. Now, you know what? If I had $10 on me right now, I'd be sitting here with a fifth of vodka. But anyway, where this goes to is one of my best friends for over 15 years, 20 years. Someone I called a brother. Also an alcoholic. He's dying of, his pancreas is failing. His organs are failing because he's fucking drinking himself to death. And I'm sitting there drinking with him. You know, I was okay. The coma incident only happened one time, and that was just because summer heat, dehydration, don't do that again. But, you know, I'm sitting there watching my friend double over in pain as his pancreas are failing and he's dying, and everybody, and all the rest of us are all, you know, drunk as fuck and putting, you know, heating lighters up like this until they're fucking red hot, and they stuck it to my fucking arm to see if I could react. Right there, I don't know, the camera won't really get it. It's like right here. There's this nasty scar. There's cigarette burns on my chest somewhere down here. I think it's right here. It's kind of healing up pretty good. We were playing the Pain Olympics, and when you play the retard Pain Olympics and you win, I mean, isn't that technically a loss? Anyway, the pot was calling the kettle black, and they were like, "Yeah, you're fucking drunk, you're a drunk." And then someone would look at the other and they would go, "You're a fucking drunk." And everybody was just, there was like 5 of us sitting around this circular table, all just getting wasted out of our fucking minds. And every one of us was looking at the other one going, "You're a fucking drunk." Except for me, I was just sitting there going, "What the fuck did we just do to me?" You know, like, I need a fucking cigarette and another shot. Like, you guys just caused me some... That's some pain. Making these red hot and then sticking it to your own flesh until this goes cold, that's some fucking pain, man. Let me tell you, it fucking hurts. It leaves a gnarly scar and nerve damage, too. Well, then they start jumping on me, calling me a drunk and an alcoholic and blah, blah, blah. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. You know what? I'm gonna go check myself into fucking rehab tomorrow. Out of spite. That's my logic. You know, they're all just gonna talk shit and then they're not gonna do anything. They're just gonna continue to get drunk and then eventually everyone's gonna pass out. Me, I'm gonna go, fuck you. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it right now. They're like, oh, bullshit, you won't. I grabbed my fucking cell phone right off the fucking table, somehow managed to get their fucking crisis line, called them, made an appointment. They dropped me off at rehab in my car, my Mustang, my 99 Mustang convertible. Why I left them the keys while I went into rehab. Well, the car survived. The car was fine for the most part. When I did get out, but something was missing when I came out. They needed money to get fucked up. They had access to my music gear. And it was all gone. It's all gone. Betrayed like that, just something that meant that much to me. I was in a panic. I was like, what pawn shop did you sell it to? One, how much did you get out of it? He goes, you don't want to know how much I got out of it. You could just guess. And I knew how much he got out of it. And I was like, let me guess, you got like $150. And he went, you're dead on the money. And I wanted to put my fist clean through a concrete wall. Because I had spent a lot of money on that. It had stickers on it. It had damage from me traveling all over Michigan, playing shows. I could tell you where each scratch and every little piece of damage came from. Never played a live show without it, except for one time. And it was gone. It's just gone. My dream shot itself in the fucking head, basically, at that point. Because someone like me, who does things like lives in shacks and woods, doesn't care about money, that was a lot of money for me. And now it's gone. I can't afford to replace that. I can't afford to replace my gear. I stopped listening to music. Unless I get drunk. If I get drunk, I'll listen to one band on repeat. Fucking Rob Zombie. I won't even listen to my favorite band. I won't listen to anything else. I'll get drunk, if I get like that itch, I'm like, well, you know what? Here's some Super Beast or some Dragula or something, Because when I was a little kid, that's what my dad listened to when I was a baby and growing up and shit. Was stuff like Rob Zombie and Iron Maiden and Metallica. Nope, I just listen to some Rob Zombie. Eventually I get tired and I go to sleep. I wake up the next day and I don't listen to music anymore. Can't. Fucking hurts. Because when I listen to music, I can hear it. I hear it all. I can pinpoint every instrument, what it's doing, time signatures, all the things. They all go through my head. I had a friend ask me the other day, well, why don't you listen to music anymore? Like, you have to listen to music. It's like, I don't have to. There is a song playing in my head right now. Always. There is always music playing in my head. And I'm talking full instrumentals with vocals. Always a song in my head. That I can't turn off. It could be anything. But I guess I just wanted to talk about it, even though I'm basically just talking to myself. Because I had a very, very large spike of rage. And I slammed my hand down on the top of my propane heater really badly. It'll fucking heal. Or it won't. I don't give a fuck. Not anymore. Y'all work your 9 to 5 jobs. Bitch about me going on crazy adventures and living in shacks and woods and kayaking and climbing mountains and cliffs and smoking cigarettes under waterfalls and exploring abandoned places, chasing ghosts through fucking haunted abandoned factories and all these crazy things, going in tunnels that are mysterious and you probably shouldn't go in them, doing all these crazy fucked up things. You know, y'all talk shit about me and how I live my life. You go sit at a desk or stand in front of a machine. It's all you do. It's all you'll ever do. I want to have experiences. So remember, if you can follow your dream, even for just a little bit, you should. If it doesn't work, it does hurt. It does hurt. But it hurts even more when it's fucking working. And then you're robbed of it. And then you're robbed of it. Because now my trigger finger is getting bad. Trigger finger is when you relax your hands. My hands do this. They become fists. Your hands should stay open. I have to strain and force my hands to stay open like this. And this is incredibly painful for me. My hands naturally want to just... and I have to fight them. So I have the reverse of what your hands do naturally. So playing the bass guitar, it was painful sometimes, but it was my dream. I would have kept going until I couldn't anymore. Just remember, never let rage take over you. There's no point. It all just circles around and becomes the exact same emotion it was before again. Eventually, anyway.